Ivory Coast, the world's top cocoa producer, has surpassed South Africa as the highest rated sovereign in sub-Saharan Africa with foreign debt outstanding. The latest SP Global ratings affirm both countries at BB minus, whatever this BB minus means. But Ivory Coast's outlook was raised to positive due to an improved debt profile, while South Africa's outlook remains stable. Ivory Coast surpasses South Africa as the highest rated sovereign in sub-Saharan Africa with foreign debts astounding. Ivory Coast debt maturing in 2028 fell to the lowest since April 15, while South Africa's dollar debt due in 2030 also decreased. Ivory Coast economy, one of the region's fastest growing, is projected to expand by 6.5% in 2024. According to the index, the yield on Ivory Coast debt maturing in 2028 fell 13 basis points to 7.09% on Monday, the lowest since April 15. South Africa's dollar debt due in 2030 traded at a yield of 6.9%, down from over 8.5% in October. The rating trajectory of Cote d'Ivoire over the past 10 years has been impressive, said Samia Agua. Wonderful. They are telling us that our debts are doing well. So, if we are to manage our resources 100% without the interference of the colonial master or the new colonial master, or without the interference of the West, I don't see any reason any African country with the mass resources we have should be borrowing money to the extent African countries are borrowing money, or that they will spend years of servicing debts. Sometimes you see that the colonial masters or their creditors, which is normally the colonial masters, will do everything humanly possible under their authority to frustrate the monetary policies or the restructuring these countries are doing, by refusing to compromise, by refusing to meet them in the middle. So, and some of these things are even funny because normally, look at Congo. Congo is the most endowed country with the highest natural resources in the world. And come to think about it, it's like the people of Congo are not allowed to enjoy peace in this life. So when you do one or two together, you begin to ask yourself that the day more African countries will rise, just like Niger has done, Burkina Faso did, Mali did, and look at these three countries are doing well. They are doing well for themselves. You can imagine that Niger could not service their debt for 3 months, and they exported crude in excess of over $600 million and used it in paying off their 3 months debt servicing they were not able to meet. So you see that African countries, this is a sign that African countries can equally export their natural resources in excess to be able to access some of these funds instead of this constant borrowing. Because this borrowing from these international institutes is a new day invisible chains these African countries are putting in their hands, because you see that even after years of servicing these debts, some of these countries might never be able to pay off these debts, and they keep going to borrow, thereby mortgaging the future of even the unborn generations.